Good afternoon, residents. It's Riding Along with Rob in Renaissance once again. We're here for our fourth edition of this. Um, Usually it is done on a Friday, but I'm changing things up, making it a Thursday. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, so what's the point in driving around in the rain? Nothing to really see, and a little dangerous to do that as well. So today, instead of driving around, we're going to do more of a sitting and talking. Last night I was watching that Jersey fundraiser with Bon Jovi and Bruce Springsteen. I hope you all checked it out. I hope they raised a lot of money. It was very good. But when I was sitting there, I was listening to it, watching it. The main thing they were focusing on is family and keeping your family safe. I have a wife, two teenage children, 15, 16 years old in my house. That is extremely difficult to do during these times. So I was thinking of them and stuff like, here you have these two kids. They have not gotten a house 6 weeks. The only time my daughter gets out is to come and tape this video for you, and my son actually goes on my other inspection I do once a week and takes my notes for me while I'm driving around, so I don't have to stop and write them down. That's all they've gotten out in 6 weeks, and it's many cases the same thing for all of you. You haven't really gotten out, and so while I was thinking about that, my mind kept going to my other family, which is here at Renaissance. We're all family, like it or not. Okay, there's about 3,800 residents between all of our vendors that work here on a daily basis, plus our staff that's here in the community that works in the buildings. It's about 4,000 people that's there every day. That makes us a family, and our goal is to keep everybody safe and keep our family safe, and that's what we're doing. That's what we're trying to do. Our staff, that's led by our facilities manager, Don Blood, is there every day working and cleaning on these buildings for you and doing everything they can to get these buildings ready to go. Our landscapers are out working, trying to make this place nice. Our irrigation companies are getting the water going. It's funny when you think about it, but in the last video I did, I talked about us doing the outside areas. We're getting them ready to open. And I mentioned a few, and I didn't mention everyone, but the list is very long. But I got an email back saying, you didn't talk about tennis being opened. You're not preparing it. No, we're preparing everything to be opened. I just didn't talk about it. But then about an hour later, I got another email from another resident who was not happy that I was talking about opening things because we don't know the rules and we don't know the guidelines. And how could you say you're going to open stuff? That's a true point as well. And everybody has to understand this is new to all of us. Every day I do a call with about 16 other managers. We represent about 30,000 residents. We sit there and we go over things every day. I do webinars twice a week with industry experts. Nobody has the answers. Nobody that's watching this video has the answers. I don't have the answers. The experts don't have the answers. I'm not even sure that the states have the answers yet. We don't know what the new rules will be. We don't know what the new guidelines are going to be. But all we can do is prepare. So we are preparing scenarios, but doesn't mean that scenarios we're preparing right now are going to be what actually goes into effect once these new guidelines come out. They may be different. This is an area that's vulnerable. We may have to adjust, even though the state may put one thing in, they may have to adjust. But that's going to all depend on you guys too and your cooperation. We're going to need your support when this is over and we start to go out, because this is just phase one of all of this. We have to remember, once we open back up, which I believe is going to be a slow rollout, is the next phase. We don't want this happening again. I don't think any of us want this to happen again. So we're going to have to slow roll it, and we're going to have to put guidelines in. We're still today, we have our areas marked off in caution tape. We still have people going under our caution tape and sitting in the areas they're not supposed to be in groups. And then our staff has to go out and tell them to move. And they get a hard time. And they get, no, we're doing this for your safety. We're not doing this to try to be jerks. That's not what we're doing. As I said, we're all family here. We're looking out and we're trying to protect. We have residents that are going out and doing scavenger hunts. And we have residents that are sending in wonderful ideas and stuff, because we're all one. We're all together in this. We're all trying to be as safe as possible, and do whatever is necessary to get through this. And I ask everybody to continue with the cooperation that you've been given. Do everything possible. Social distance. Let's stop this as quickly as we can, because we do not want to go back into it. So yes, when we go back into things, there's gonna be guidelines. Rules are gonna change. You might not like it, but as family, everybody doesn't always agree with everything. But you have to go along with what it is. You could be mad at us. I would rather you not be. I would rather you accept that we're going by the industry standards and using our best practices and judgments when we make these decisions. These are not easy for the board to make these decisions. You have to remember they live here too, and it's going to affect them every decision they make. It's a difficult time. This is uncharted waters. We've never been here before. So we may make mistakes. We're going to make mistakes. And I apologize for those mistakes in advance. But again, we're doing the best we possibly can for the safety and protection of everybody. So I just want everybody to know that out there that we are all a family. We're all in this together. And we're going to try to get, we're not going to try, we are going to get through this together. Just going to take patience and cooperation from everybody. All 4,000 of us have to do our part. And with myself, the property management office, the board of trustees will spearhead this approach to put the best practices in place. But again, just bear with us. It's all new. Now, to spice things up a little bit, I've decided that I'm going to throw a curveball right into the middle of things, and we're going to go into our contest. I got a lot of feedback on the contest last week doing the singing. I decided that's what we're going to do going forward, is singing a song. Reason being, if I put a street or a golf course hole, it's very easy for someone who lives on it to pick out. So we're going to do the music. I don't know the song that my daughter's going to sing. I just pick a category. She figures out the song, and that's what we sing, or that's what she sings. Again, you're going to have to. This time it's going to be a Broadway musical. So you got to have the name of the song and the Broadway musical. Email to Joanne, not commented on the video. Email to Joanne, name of the song, Broadway musical. Need both answers to be correct. Again, it's a $10 gift card to the cafe. The first one to get it correct. So I'm going to now turn it over for our song. And I told my daughter, and again, I don't know what it is, to make it a little harder than last week, because I thought last week was too easy. So let's see how many responses, and let's see who gets this first, okay?
Hi guys, ready? In the rain, the pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever.
Right, we're back. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I hope you stay tuned and you don't leave yet to go make your answers, because there's more video to come. We're actually going to go meet one of our family members here in the Renaissance community that works here, our head of the landscapers, Armand. So we're on our way to speak to Armand, so stay tuned.
Hi there, this is Armand Tatora. For those of you who don't know me, I am the site manager for the Renaissance Complex for landscape maintenance services. I just wanted to give you a brief overview. We're going into our second week of full maintenance on all your properties. The first application of weed control has been put down. Mulching is completely done, and we're looking forward to getting your seasonal flowers in towards the end of May. If you do have any questions, please call the office. I respond right away. One quick tip for the homeowners with your beds: you should start now thinking about mulch and holly tone for all of your greens. It's a good time of year to put that down. It helps the plants. Thank you.
All right, so now you met Armand. For those of you who haven't met him before, and you know that's he is a hard worker. He's out here all the time. Right now, they're here 6 days a week. Like he said, you know, if you have an issue, just call the property management office, and you know we'll get a work order in to get somebody to take it. It probably will be him. He'll go out and take a look at it. So now we're going to wrap up for this week's edition of Riding Around Renaissance with Rob. Again, I would like everybody to just have a great day, social distance. Stay safe, be well.
Bye, guys.